Let's talk about Clockwork Revolution. This is the next game for the studio InXile, which is known for many titles including Wasteland, Torment, and other classic RPGs. With that sort of background, they've gone straight into creating a fantastic looking first-person RPG with a steampunk twist. This new game is set in a Victorian-era metropolis called Avalon, featuring steam trains, clockwork prosthetics, and mechanical servants. It's a first-person action RPG in the same vein as Fallout 3 or BioShock, for example. You'll explore dense environments, talking your way through complex dialogue trees, customizing your build, and of course, shooting a whole bunch of people with clockwork-designed firearms. So far, I like what I'm seeing. From the world design to the narrative premise, from knowing InXile's track record with RPG systems, I feel like they have something very good here. So what's the story about? It's basically a fix the future by changing the past kind of trope. You're going to be playing as Morgan Vanette, who you'll get to fully customize from stats to appearance. They're a working class rebel who discovers that a powerful woman named Lady Ironwood has secretly manipulated key moments in history using a device called the chronometer. With it, she shaped the city of Avalon into a dystopia where the rich, and more importantly she, thrives, all the while separating the poor from the rich and widening the gap. You'll eventually get access to the chronometer device, giving you a chance to change things in the past and to see how that affects the world back in the present.
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words?
It has a focus on the butterfly effect where every decision has consequences, sometimes good, sometimes catastrophic, and it all plays into the game's larger themes like whether changing the past really makes a better future or just a different problem. Combat has you using a whole host of fascinating weapons to take out your enemies with. There's a giant mix of steampunk and late 19th century firearms like revolvers, musks, and even Gatling guns to use. It's grounded in the era, but pushed just enough to have its own stylish and chaotic feel. You'll have access to grenades and deployable gadgets as well, like a portable turret, probably mechanical traps, and who knows what else. This gives you a bunch of tools to really get creative in how you tackle combat, which is great for players who like to mix utility and aggression. And on top of all that, you'll be able to use the chronometer in battle as well. From freezing enemies to instantly rewinding your weapon to full ammo capacity, and even a complete redo to a certain point in case you made a mistake or receive a mortal wound. This opens up some seriously stylish combat possibilities, and I'm curious to see the new YouTube shorts of people doing some wild stuff, like those creators who do perfect runs of Dishonor or Cyberpunk. I love watching those. The developers have also promised a near 100 weapon mod options through the crafting system, which is a pretty big claim, but if it's true, it means you could potentially build everything from a shock rifle that stuns enemies to flame-spitting blunderbuss or ricochet rounds. Maybe it would be cool if we could. Now, I did mention earlier that this game has a pretty deep dialogue tree, and what we've seen so far already shows some wild consequences.
How can I help you? I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I say I'm touchy!
There.
Anything else you'd care to say to Errol?
Which is some pretty dark stuff, which is fantastic. It's the kind of reactive storytelling that makes you paranoid about every choice, but in the best way. We're also getting moral choice systems, which means you can roleplay however you want. Be the noble hero fighting for justice, or go full-on unhinged anarchist rewriting history for your own gain. It sounds like the game is giving you a lot of flexibility in how you shape the story, which is great for replayability. That plus the altering of narrative events through the chronometer, I am curious at how many options we'll get to experience by the end of the game. So that's pretty much all we really know about Clockwork Revolution right now. I love these style of games, complex RPG mechanics and gameplay, an exciting narrative sandbox to create your own story, and a chance to re-experience a completely different outcome in another playthrough. Definitely keeping my eye out for this one. It should be releasing sometime in 2026 unless the Xbox layoffs affects the studio and cancels this project too, which, goddamn it, I really hope not. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. See ya.